In Fox 5 Health News, Google now reporting a spike in eyes hurt searches after yesterday's eclipse. Not bad.
Predictable, but not a good sign. Joining us now, Fox 5 medical contributor Dr. Devi Nampiaparampil from the NYU School of Medicine. Doctor, thanks for being with us. So we're now 24 hours plus removed from the eclipse. Tell us what symptoms you should be watching out for today.
So the most dangerous symptoms are actually relatively rare. So that's good news. People who are having headaches don't necessarily need to worry. But if you have changes in your actual vision, that's more concerning. So for example, the back of the eye is made up of retinal cells. They're kind of like piano keys. You press one and then you get a different sort of signal or sound. In the same way, these retinal cells code for different things. So if you're looking at straight lines and those straight lines look wavy, that's a sign of a visual distortion. If you're looking at two different colors, but you can't tell the difference between them and you never had that problem before, that also is something worth getting checked out. And another one is also if you can't really perceive the size of things properly. So something looks much smaller than it is to you or much larger. These are all signs of possible retinal damage. And the condition we're worried about is solar retinopathy, which usually starts about 4 to 6 hours after the eclipse, but can happen up to 24 hours later. Now, headache probably isn't as dangerous, but obviously it doesn't have to be related to the eclipse. So if you're having a severe headache that's getting worse over time, probably worth checking it out independent of the eclipse.
Yeah, and also worth saying that even a few seconds can cause some of this damage too. Let's move on to our next topic though, Doctor. Researchers linking a spike in cancers in younger people to accelerated aging. So walk us through what that means. The understanding is that your body is aging faster than maybe your age. Is that what it is?
Yeah, so it's weird to think about, but normally we think of aging in terms of time, like the years that pass or the months that pass. But there's another way of thinking about it. So when we get damage to our bodies from, UV rays, from smoking or tobacco, from different things, our body has to regenerate itself to heal that. Just like when you get a paper cut and the skin grows back. And every time the cells in your body are replicating or regenerating, they're basically making, this is very simplified, but a Xerox copy of themselves. So the more Xerox copies that you have, if you measure time in that sense, then people start to age a little faster. So this has started becoming more common after 1965, not sure why, but that accelerated aging or duplication of these cells and stuff, that seems to be related to sun damage, smoking, diet and exercise can either be protective or, depending on what you're doing, maybe accelerate the aging. But it makes a difference because it can increase the risk of certain cancers, especially lung cancer, gastrointestinal cancer, and uterine cancer significantly. And we generally think that people who are under 55 developing cancer might be experiencing this accelerated aging.
Yeah, no, it's interesting to sort of think of cancer as something that's largely genetic, but we definitely your environment and how you treat yourself.
Stress,
plays a huge role. All right, Dr. Devi, we appreciate it. Thanks so much.
Thanks.
Well, entering your 90s.